Hello everybody, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl and I'm here to share my next topic, which is my 3 favorite lower back exercises. The first one is a bird dog, and the reason why I really use this with many of my clients who have lower back pain is because it really helps work the deep muscles. So we have this thing called the transverse abdominis muscle, which basically is that deep muscle that acts as a corset to all of your organs. It kind of keeps it in place and keeps that belly intact, right? And so that's a really important one, and it kind of runs like all the way up towards the sternum, all the way down towards the pelvis, and you've got it all the way on the, I would say, middle back, and then all the way down into the hip bone. I think it's like really an important muscle group to work because it's what stabilizes your core, and it helps with stabilizing also your back. So that's an important one. Also, when you're doing the bird dog and you're executing it, you're also working a little bit of the hip flexor muscles. You're working a bit of, maybe if you're doing the bird dog with a crunch, you might work a little bit of the recti abdominis muscles as well, which is going to be the abs as we know it, right? It's where you see that six-pack abs. So that's more on the outside, is what we have. So I would say that's my first one that I would go to. The second are pelvic tilts. Those are really good, especially because we're working with pelvic floor, and your pelvic floor region is actually really important as well. But it also works deep muscles into your like ilio muscles, which is responsible in the bending of your back. Okay, and it also helps with raising your knees up because that's part of the hip flexors, and the psoas muscles are important aspects of that. So if you can work those muscles as you're learning to pelvically tilt, and so that's going to help with all of those hip motions, which are really important for walking, running type of activities. The other one would be bridges. Bridges are also a really great one because you definitely get a lot of the glute exercises, which are really important in those hips, but you're also going to get the abdominal strength as well, and it's also working a lot of that transverse and recti abdominis muscles as well to help stabilize it when you're going into those movements. And when you think about it, you're constantly wanting to make sure that your body is hinging right properly into the spine, into that lower back. When you're bending over, you want to be able to have that mobility, but if there's too much tightness, you're not going to be able to do that, which is why like these exercises really help in mobilizing the spine so that you're more fluid in your movements. But in terms of strengthening it, you need to strengthen a lot of the core muscles to strengthen the back muscles, which again is why it's really important to work on the deeper tissues within your body. So I hope that encourages you guys today. With that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care, guys. Bye.